Friends, everything was fine with the night before in Salamatpur village, Punjab. But by morning, more than half the village was thirsty for each other's blood. No one could understand what had happened. They could not tell whether the person they were killing was their own or a stranger. So let's begin this amazing zombie story with a full Desi touch. Welcome, dear Framalysis people. Today we are going to see Zombieland. The story begins in Chandigarh in 2032, where everything has been wiped out due to some kind of apocalypse. Silence and devastation reigns everywhere. The scene that cuts to December 5, 2025. A woman from Salamatpur village, after working, milks her buffalo and goes inside. Her young son drinks the milk, and after drinking it, friends, I don't know what suddenly happened to him. Blood comes from his nose and mouth. He lies writhing in a strange, grotesque manner on the ground. His mother is stunned to see him in the state, but upon hearing his mother's voice, the child quickly attacks her. He bites her like an animal, causing her to become as bloodthirsty as her son. Seeing all this, we understand that all this is happening because of a zombie virus that is turning everyone into zombies. Friends, we are then shown that when the world began, there were no humans, plants, or animals in the beginning. They were only bacteria and viruses. It is said that the world began with virus and viruses will destroy it. Who knows, a virus may emerge that is more dangerous than coronavirus and cancer. And if human cannot control it, humanity will surely be wiped out. In that case, a superhero will have to come along, friends, to save everyone. With that, the story shifts to a time just a few days ago. We see the movie's main character, Jitendra, giving a lecture to the employees of a multi-level marketing company. Jitendra tells everyone, when I joined this company, my first check was for 1000 rupees. Then I quickly reached a check of 1 lakh, and today I am receiving a check of 2.5 millions a month. Just join this company and keep recruiting more people. You too will have a bungalow worth 3 crore. The black Range Rover parked outside with the VIP number 555 is mine. Just keep working. Your life will change. Here Jitendra's boss Kuldeep calls a woman to the stage who has reached diamond status. She says, I used to be a housewife. My husband and family always thought I would not be able to achieve anything in life and would always be busy cleaning the house. Then I joined this company and today I earn many times more than my husband. Kuldeep asks her what happened next. Jitendra takes the microphone and asks what was supposed to happen next. She continues and the scene continues with such small comedy. After meeting everyone there, Jitendra leaves with Kuldeep in his Range Rover. Now it was a rented car, friends, so the driver leaves them near their bike. And here we see the true condition of Jitendra and Kuldeep. Jitendra had barely even bought his coat and pants. He does not even have the money to get it dry cleaned for every seminar. Jitendra tells Kuldeep, my first check has not arrived yet, sir. I just keep giving these motivational speeches at your behest. Kuldeep says, hey, you have only got 3 people to join so far. We need 18 members from everyone. Get 18 people to join. Work hard. Then you too will reach platinum status. Then your fortunes will change. I am telling you. That's right, friend. Here Jitendra, who motivates others by lying at Kuldeep's behest, himself becomes motivated and happy. Tell me, friends, but he also knew that this is why neither his family nor relatives answer his call. Because all he says to everyone is, join me, join me. And that's why everyone has blocked his number. After this, we are introduced to the next character in the story, Coco. Coco is Kuldeep's girlfriend, friends. She comes from a wealthy family. Her father has a lot of influence in their village, but Coco loves Korean dramas. She does everything from her makeup to her dishes in Korean. Perhaps that's why, because of her obsession with Korean dramas, she falls in love with a loser like Jitendra. Anyways, Coco calls Jitendra and tells him, listen, you sent me this drama and did you see the movie Train to Busan? Jitendra replies, I had a seminar today, so I could not watch it. I'll just start watching it. Coco replies, come, and meet me in a little while. I'm just about to leave the parlor. Jitendra is about to meet Coco when Goldie spots him. In fact, Jitendra borrowed 500 rupees from Goldie a year ago, which with interest has now become 90 rupees. Goldie wants to catch him today and get his money back, as he has not paid him a single penny yet. Jitendra realizes Goldie is chasing him, so he speeds off, nearly colliding with his bike. But he manages to outsmart Goldie and escape. Meanwhile, the story shifts to a stable where buffaloes are suddenly dying at a rapid pace. Neither are they suffering from any illness, nor does any understand what's happening. Cows have been mentioned here, but buffaloes have been shown, so we'll talk about buffaloes. Now, what's happening to them? A scientist from the Animal Genetics and Breeding Department comes to investigate and find out what's going on. This scientist named Archer first takes a sample from the dead buffalo. She then asks a worker if the buffalo was acting strangely before dying, to which he replies, "A few days ago, I saw a buffalo fighting another. The first buffalo was acting like a man-eater. It even lunged at me and ripped open the second buffalo's stomach with its horns. When I went to check in the morning, both buffaloes were dead." Archer asked the head of the department, Gurbaksh, to review the medical reports of the recent buffalo deaths. Coco was upset because Jitendra had not come to meet her, so she calls Jitendra. Jitendra says, "Hey, that Goldie was after me." Coco says, "Do me one thing, take some money from me and throw it at Goldie." But Jitendra refuses. He says, "Where there is love, there is no business. I cannot take money from you." Coco says, "You don't do anything and just wander around all day. So come to my village tonight to meet me. My aunt, who taunts me day and night, has arranged my marriage with Sosha, the village head's sons. He'll marry me soon and you will be left watching." After saying this, she hangs up. Later that night, we see two of Jitendra's friends at his house. Rajveer and Tajveer have come to drink with Jitendra. Friends, because Jitendra is not going to meet Coco tonight, he is upset. Here on Jitendra's rooftop, we see a boy named Jimmy who lives next door and spends the entire day playing zombie games on his phone. And let me tell you, Jitendra village is Salamatpur. Meanwhile, Coco calls waiting for Jitendra, but Jitendra thought Coco was angry with him, so he did not go to meet her. Coco tells him, "Don't come now. Don't come to see me. Don't come to see me. Do." And when Jitendra did not go, she got angry. Friends, this girl drives Jitendra crazy. Anyways, he surprises Coco by meeting her. He gets her a Korean spa and then takes her to a Korean restaurant. All of this makes Coco absolutely happy. She tells Jitendra, "I wish the world were ending and you would come to save me." After spending the day with Coco, Jitendra is driving her home on his bike when a car carrying Sosha overtakes them. Sosha, the man with whom Coco is engaged, is the man. Sosha knocks Jitendra down with a single slap. Then one of Sosha's bodyguard grabs Jitendra by the throat and Jitendra cannot escape his grip. It's so tight that Coco asks Sosha to let him go. Sosha says, "Go get in my car first. Only then I will let him go." So Coco goes straight to Sosha's car and Sosha tells his bodyguard to drop Jitendra off. He then tells Jitendra, "Hey, I have been in love with Coco since I saw her at a wedding. I went. Then I talked to my relatives and my father and arranged a match through Coco's aunt. One day, I discovered that boy was secretly watching Coco, following her everywhere. So I shot him in the leg. Imagine, you taking Coco for a ride on your bike? What will I do to you?" Friends, Sosha threatens Jitendra and lets him go. Then he takes Coco to her house, drops her off, and tells everything to Coco's father. What does he do next? They lock Coco in a room, and Sosha takes away Coco's phone so she cannot talk to Jitendra. Jitendra is constantly calling her, and seeing his calls coming repeatedly, Sosha angrily picks up the phone and says, "I let you go today, but today I will come to your village and shoot you in the head." Jitendra angrily replies, "Do you think I am any less than you? Just come to my village, let me see you." Sosha replies, "Okay, I'll come tomorrow morning. Tomorrow will be your last day." See, Call whoever you want, Jitendra has made a commitment, friends. But he is also afraid of what he'll do if Sosha really shows up to beat him. The story shifts back to Aanchal, who tells Gulbaksh, "Look, I found a fungus found in spiders and wild ants in the nervous system of all the dead buffaloes. Furthermore, all the dead buffaloes had very high level of oxytocin. Obviously, you inject oxytocin to increase milk production. But when I checked these injections, a 5-day-old lot contained much more oxytocin than should be in each injection, about 200 times more. So this increased oxytocin is what infected these buffaloes. Oxytocin is like a friend of this virus, which is taking over the buffalo's nervous system, altering them and killing them. We must stop the milk from these buffaloes as quickly as possible, which is now impossible because if anyone drinks this milk, they will go so mad that it will be impossible to stop them. Whoever wanted to drink the milk did, and the zombie virus was spreading everywhere. Everyone who drank this milk, even the one injected with oxytocin, was turning into zombies. Anyone who bit them was also becoming a zombie." Hey friends, we are shown the opening scene of the movie in a house in Salamatpur village. His mother first injects her buffalo with oxytocin and then milks it. When she goes inside to do some work, Jami's brother takes a glass of fresh milk and drinks it. The virus immediately affects him. First he bleeds from his nose and mouth, then he completely turns into a zombie and bites his mother. Meanwhile, Jami is playing a zombie mobile game, friends. Then his eyes fall on his brother. When Jami goes to see him, his brother chases him. Jami goes to the rooftop and tries to stop his brother. But Jami's house is near Jitendra's house. When Jitendra sees Jami's brother, he feels something strange. Then when he goes to see Jami's brother, he is horrified. He does not know what to do. So at Jami's request, he locks Jami's brother in a cage. Then they come downstairs where Jami's mother attacks Jitendra. Jitendra pushes her away and runs outside with Jami. Friends, the virus has spread to everyone there. The entire village is grabbing each other, biting and chewing. Seeing this scene, Jitendra is terrified. Escaping all this, Jitendra along with Jami tries to escape by boarding a tractor. He had realized that if he were bitten by a zombie, he would become like one of them. But before Jitendra could escape, Sosha, who had come to kill him as promised, blocked his path. Jitendra told Sosha, "Leave this village now and run for your life, or the villagers will eat you alive." Hearing this, Sosha took it as a threat and fired a shot in the air. What followed was a moment of panic. Hearing the sound, all the newly arrived zombies flocked to the scene. Sosha too wanted to see who would save Jitendra's life. But seeing the zombies approaching, Sosha was stunned. He could not understand how Jitendra had summoned all these people. Jitendra along with Jami got into Sosha's car and all the zombies including Sosha fled. People are there, biting and infecting everyone. Jitendra watched all this in shock. Jami asked him to drive. Jami was finally getting the best of playing the zombie game. Despite being a child, he was ably accompanying Jitendra without fear. They started leaving the village in the car. Meanwhile, we were shown Rajveer, who was traveling by bus. Just then, the bus driver saw someone running and stopped the bus. Rajveer realized, "Oh, it's a zombie." Rajveer did not know, but this zombie looked like Mukesh, the tobacco smoking man. So Rajveer understood that he should be afraid. This Mukesh zombie climbed onto the bus and started biting everyone. Rajveer somehow managed to escape and get out of the bus. He then evaded all the zombies and took cover in a room. Meanwhile, Jitendra's car was also stuck somewhere. He too is running from the zombies with Jami. He saw his friend Rajveer entering the room. Jitendra circles the room and calls out to Rajveer. Rajveer opens the door and invites them inside. They then close the door and windows. They are at a loss as to what's happening. Jami, the same child, explains that these are zombies. Just like the coronavirus spread and lasted 2 lockdowns, this zombie virus is a virus that, if it lasts even 2 hours, will destroy everything. Jitendra still does not understand. Jami brings up the move, train to Busan. Hearing this, Jitendra says, "I wish I had seen the movie Coco sent me." I would not know about it today. Jitendra then thinks of Coco, wondering where she would be. Jimmy had a phone, so he wanted to call her, but that Sosha had Coco's phone. So at this point, Rajveer calls his brother Tajveer, but his phone is ringing amidst the zombies. Tajveer is not picking up the call. Rajveer is deeply worried about Coco. Meanwhile, Jitendra is missing Coco, wondering how she is doing. Will she be okay or will she become a zombie too? He wants to go to Coco's village and save her, but Rajveer calls it madness. Meanwhile, Jimmy sees on his mobile that the virus has spread throughout Punjab and the zombies has even infected ministers, biting them. All of the Punjab has become a zombie infected land. Jitendra says, look, Coco's house is 2.5 kilometers from here. We won't go by road, but through dirt paths and fields, we won't encounter zombies there. So this plan seems reasonable to Jamie. What else can Rajveer do? He agrees to go with Jitendra. Jitendra, along with everyone else, reaches outside with weapons. Seeing them, he runs back inside. Jimmy and Rajveer follows and Jimmy points Jitendra to a large tarpaulin. They take the polythene tarpaulin and cover the zombies, giving the three a chance to escape. Meanwhile, we are shown Coco's house, where preparations for her wedding were underway. Now the entire mansion is overrun with zombies. The three continue their journey through the fields. After a short distance, they spot some people sitting peacefully in the fields in front of them. Thirsty, they assume they are normal and shout for water. But these are all zombies who attack them as soon as they hear the sound. An elderly zombie even bites Rajveer's hand, but it's good thing Rajveer did not have teeth. So he survived. But the rest of the zombies are terrified just then. Aanchal arrives on a bullet, blowing off one zombie's head with a shotgun and killing the rest with an axe. Then, as she moves to kill the elderly zombie, Jitendra stops her, saying it does not have teeth, so it won't do anything. They tie the zombie up. Friends, Rajveer falls in love with Aanchal upon seeing her. So he asks her about her identity. Aanchal tells them what this virus is, what caused it to spread, and that she is going to Chandigarh to inform headquarters because only they know what it is. She also explains that zombies are immediately attracted to any sound. When they are alone, they become quiet, just like these people were. The virus is present in anyone who has consumed milk in the last 4 or 5 days. Hearing this, Rajveer tells Jitendra that it's good that we are drinking. They are gone. Rajveer also tells Aanchal that they are going to Jitendra's girlfriend Coco to rescue her. Aanchal asks, will you guys make it there safely with this sweet dish called Jammy? Just then, Jammy's phone is found and Aanchal retorts, and he has a phone too. No one expects Jammy had taken theirs with them. And here the call came from Tajveer, who was trapped in a large warehouse amongst zombies. He asked Rajveer, save me guys. Seeing Rajveer's plight, Rajveer tells Aanchal, I don't trust these people, but you can definitely do something. Please save my friend Tajveer. Then you go to Chandigarh. And here, Aanchal finally chooses a human life over the other. She takes them all on a bike and reaches the warehouse, where there are many zombies outside. And friends, let me tell you that the phone's battery died as soon as Tajveer called. So Aanchal could not even call headquarters. Killing the zombies here was impossible. So they decided to sneak in through the side. But the ground was under intense pressure. This pressure, along with the sound and stench, radiated out. What could they do? They caused all the zombies to chase them. Seeing everyone trapped, Jitendra called out to them with an iron rod, attracting them to himself. He then ran away from them and climbed on top of the sack of wheat and rice. He then gathered all the zombies to one side and trapped them on both sides, using the sacks as a wall. He had trapped the zombies by throwing the sacks down. Then they went inside, where they killed the few zombies present. Then they reached the front and rescued their men. It's night now. They decide to spend the night here, where Tajveer cooks for everyone. It was actually the three friends' hangout where they would come and eat and drink. Rajveer asks Aanchal, "Are you single or not? And where did you learn to ride a bullet?" Aanchal replies, "I used to have one, but he lied to me and then we broke up. As for the bullet and the gun, it's like every man in my family is in the military. So I learned to use a gun before I could play with toys. That's how I learned to ride a bullet." After that, the friends all go to sleep. Then, in the morning, they set off in the car to rescue Coco. Aanchal, having understood Jiten's love, has now understood that he is going to his love without knowing if Coco will be alright. Tell me, what a risk. But a problem arises. Goldie, as promised, has actually brought a man this time. However, Goldie and his companions had also become zombies. Seeing them, Aanchal accelerated the car faster than turning it around. Despite the collision, Goldie hung onto the moving car and tried to bite them, eventually succeeding in biting Tajveer. Aanchal somehow got rid of Goldie, but Tajveer, now infected, attacked Rajveer, and as soon as Rajveer pushed him into the well, after this he felt deeply saddened by the loss of his brother. He was like a brother to him. He was devastated by the loss. Seeing this, Jitendra told everyone to go and save Coco alone. He did not want any trouble between them. Rajveer replied, "I have lost my brother, but I don't want to lose a friend like him. I'll go with you." Jami also agreed to go with them. Aanchal also tells Jitendra that looking at him, she does not recall Tara Singh from the movie Gadar, but rather the Mario game from her childhood. Overcoming obstacles and fighting to rescue his queen, "You are that Mario. Don't worry. Whatever happens will be seen. God has brought us all together. There must be a purpose. Let's go save Coco." But just as they are about to get into the car, Mukesh zombie appears. Aanchal shoots him as soon as she sees him, and he dies. This was the last bullet in the gun, so it won't be of any use. After a while, everyone returns to Coco's mansion, where zombies from the entire village have gathered because of the wedding. Seeing these zombies, Jami, Rajveer and Aanchal changed their minds. They were all ready to leave. Then Jitendra tells them, "Just now you guys were talking big about saving Coco together. What happened now?" So everyone says, "Brother, are you seeing the situation here? Going among so many zombies is like death. We would better take our own lives." Jiten says, "I have an idea. If we act like zombies, we can make our way through them to Coco's room." Aanchal says, "They have no brains. They are controlled by a virus, and that virus knows human heat. These zombies can sense out heat and attack us." Jami was listening to all this. He whispers something into Aanchal's ear, to which Aanchal says, "We may die, but this child will live." He is giving us an idea. According to Jami, if we apply mud to our bodies and then walk through these zombies, no one will be able to sense our body heat. Hearing this, Rajveer immediately jumps into the mud. Aanchal says, "You should have listened to me completely." Then she brings a sack, soaks it in mud and covers herself with it. Everyone else follows suit and escape through the zombies. Just then, Jitendra spots Kuldeep. The sight awakens the MLM motivator within him, and he shouts, "We want to become platinum!" Because of Jitendra's foolishness, all the zombies started chasing them. They escape and somehow manage to climb one floor higher. From there, they reach a window. There too, they are surrounded by zombies. Just then, a window opens, opened by a man named Chengo Tripathi. Chengo invites them all in through the window and then closes it. Once Chengo learns their story and why they have come, they must cross the river of zombie using a bamboo ladder to reach the other side of the roof and Coco's room. So one by one, everyone reaches the ladder, but Rajveer, looking down at the zombies, becomes frightened. His limbs begin to tremble, but he paused for too long. The ladder collapses, and Rajveer was just a short distance away from the zombies. Rajveer then tells Jitendra, "You guys go, it's beyond my control. Save Coco. Just don't call me again." Rajveer also confesses his feeling to Aanchal. "I have been falling for you since I was just about to die, so I should finally tell you." As soon as he says this, Chengo pulls the ladder up with a rope and Rajveer reaches there. Chengo had saved Rajveer's life. Friends, his part ends here. Afterwards, they reach Coco's room. Seeing a boy turn into a zombie, Jitendra thinks that Coco has also become a zombie. In grief, he hugs Aanchal and starts crying. Just then, Coco comes in and seeing Jitendra hugging Aanchal, scolds him. Jitendra was overjoyed to see Coco. He tells her, "You were the one who wanted the whole world to end, and I should come to save you. I understood your wish and came to fulfill it." Coco agrees. Seeing this, Achal asks, "What's the drama?" Jimmy replies, "What's this? This is just a drama." Now they had to take another route. But just as Jitendra goes to open the door, a zombie breaks the door down with his bare hands. Coco and Jitendra are stunned to see this zombie, as it was none other than Sosha, who had brought several other zombies with him. All these zombies attack them, their number being extremely high, therefore it was extremely difficult to control them, so everyone finally gives up. The zombies are about to attack everyone when suddenly a song starts playing at full volume on a DJ speaker. Jimmy had turned on his charging phone and all the zombies run towards it. Jimmy had saved everyone's lives. Seeing this, Achal says, "I told you we'll all die, but this boy will survive." Meanwhile, Coco and Jitendra also survived. But standing in their way was Sosha, whose brain was still functioning. The zombie virus hadn't completely taken over. Sosha confronts Jitendra directly. Seeing Jitendra suffering a severe beating, Coco comes to kill Sosha. Then, together with Jitendra, they throw Sosha off the roof. Sosha fell in front of Achal and everyone else. Jitendra then comes and examines his body, which was unmoved. So Jitendra loads Sosha's body onto a trolley and calls out to rest of the zombies gathered around a speaker. They roll a gas cylinder over there and set it on fire. There is a huge explosion. With this, zombies are destroyed and they leave in their car. Jitendra asks Achal why Sosha was not like the other zombies. Achal was surprised by this. She explains that Sosha's immunity might be strong, which is why the virus could not completely take over her nervous system. If they hadn't killed Sosha, they could have developed a vaccine or medicine for the virus. At this point, we are shown Sosha still alive, and Jitendra in a trembling voice asks Achal other question. What would happen if Sosha bit someone? In fact, when Coco fought with Sosha to save Jitendra, Sosha bit her hand, and now she is probably infected too. No one knows what effect this will have on him. Achal, Jitendra and the others continue their journey, heading towards Chandigarh, which is still 102 kilometers away. Sosha's friends has survived, so he'll definitely come after them, or else he will do something by becoming a brainy zombie. You'll remember the city of Chandigarh in 2032 shown in the beginning. How did it become so desolate? Well, find answers to all these questions in Zombieland 2 in June 2027. See you again. Until then, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye bye.